Hey, welcome to Better Make Music. My name is Guenther, and this is episode 4 of Intermediate Rap Tutorials. Let's get right to the breakdown. Here's that piano. So right off the bat, that's a whole lot of movement, and it sets the rhythm that defines this whole beat, but since we're not beginners anymore, that's not gonna cut it. The rhythm needs to be even clearer, which is why I added this guitar. Let's put it in. So at this point, you can probably tell that this isn't exactly going in the direction of a normal rap beat. And to be honest, I don't even really know what to make of this. If you have an opinion on it, like whether or not you like this kind of sound or style, what you could see it being, how you change it, or literally whatever else relevant to the beat, let me know that. I'd be curious to hear your take on it, because this beat is pretty out there in the woods of it. But even if you don't like this kind of sound or style, there is a value to it, which is when you go to make a beat that has a different kind of sound to it, you have to go a different direction to get there. And when you go a different direction like that, you end up realizing things that you didn't know before, and you can use those to make your beats better in the future. And that's pretty much how any song that has a different kind of sound comes about, because it means the producer clearly has experience in going after different sounds. So on that note, the next two sounds I added were these bass lines, and basically they switch off between sections. Let's put those in. So now it's time for the drums, and basically they're a bunch of percussion, a cowbell, and a kick. And when they're all playing together, they're playing this pattern. So now that brings us to the second to last sound. It's a steel drum and it's playing chords. And I'm not really sure if this is any good, and I mean if you have to ask, but at the same time I keep it in there because I like the fact that it's a bit of a wild card. Also, it's so quiet in there, it's not like it's gonna ruin it. It plays two different patterns. I'll play you the first one now, see if you can pick out the other one when I play you the whole beat. So now that brings us to the last thing I added, which basically is where I had my fun with trying things out. The three different melodies played by a brass section made up of a trombone, a trumpet, and a chorus plugin. Since they're just melodies, the best thing is to just hear them when the beat plays. And now that brings us to the last part of this video, which means it's my time to leave. If I've done my part in giving you something worthwhile, there's just to hit that like button. If you feel like you want to be a better producer, subscribe and come join me on this journey through music. As always, my name is Guenther. Have a nice day, and remember, if you want to make music better, better make music. Now without further ado, the whole beat.